Hello everyone, this is Tyler Nelson and this is my Unit 4 project video. For this project we were all assigned to create ritual objects that would use some kind of transformation concept. So I decided to use the concept of empowerment. The reason why I did this is lately I've been very mentally exhausted from trying to catch up on a lot of studying during this week's time and everything, so I wanted to create a ritual and ritual objects that would help me achieve the purpose of essentially becoming mentally refreshed, and also help me obtain knowledge from studying as I did so. From there, I wanted to use deities that were connected to the idea of mental refreshment and also of obtaining knowledge. I chose two deities from the game Dungeons and Dragons. It's a pen and paper game me and my friends have been playing a lot lately. So I wanted to use deities from there, essentially because of that reason. The one deity I chose is the god Pelor, who is the god of sun, light, healing, and strength. The reason why I chose him is one of his main views is that the light of the sun can heal people from any ailment, mentally or physically, and so to me that works with the idea of mental refreshment. Another deity I chose from Dungeons & Dragons is the god Deleb. He's basically the god of studying knowledge. His main idea is the concept of sharing and obtaining knowledge as well, which is exactly what I'm trying to do within my studying, is to obtain knowledge. That is why I chose him. From there, I wanted to create ritual objects that would be symbolic representations of these deities, and so when used in a ritual, they would be connected to the power of these deities themselves. The first object here I have, it's essentially a symbolic representation of the sun with a hole in the middle of it, and the name of this object itself is called Shazah, which means the sun lives. The reason why it's named this is because when used in the ritual, the Shazah is posted on to a tall pole or other structure facing the direction of the rising sun, and so when the sun rises, light will shine through the hole within the Shazah, in a way accessing the power of the god Pelor, and by doing so, in a way, the sun lives through the use of this ritual object, and that is why it has its name, the sun lives. The other objects I have here are two pictures I kind of printed and colored out, which are supposed to be pictorial representations of a phoenix quill. Phoenix quills are one of the main symbols associated with the god Deleb, and that's why I chose these symbols to be representations of this deity. The ritual itself, essentially, a person will wake up before the sun rises in the morning. Like again, I said, they'll have the Shazah here posted onto a pole facing the rising sun, facing the direction that the sun rises. Once you have this done, you'll essentially have an open book, and you'll place this open book down on the ground. So it looks like this. If I can get the camera here on it. Like I said, you'll have the picture, you'll have the open book down on the floor, in a distance away from the floor, so to say. You have the Shazah. So you have the Shazah standing up, essentially, and then you have the open book down here on the ground, distance away from it. Once you have the open book down on the ground, you place the pictures of the phoenix quills on either side of the book, so that way you have a picture of phoenix quill on each side of the open book. From there, as the sun rises, it will shine through the hole within the Shazah down onto the open book of the phoenix quills and everything. This essentially is the ritualistic representation of the deities at work, of the sunlight, the light of the rising sun shining through the ritual object of the Shazah down onto the open book on the ground here, with the phoenix quills on either side. Performing the ritual like this is essentially what asks the deities to mentally refresh the person doing the ritual, help them attain knowledge from their studying as well. A prayer also can be said asking the deities after the main process of the ritual is set up and the light is shining down on the book still, to ask to be mentally refreshed and rejuvenated and to help attain knowledge as one studies. That is my ritual objects, the ritual themselves, how they work and everything, and the reasons and purpose that these ritual objects and rituals have. So that's everything for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you in the next unit project. Again, this is Tyler Nelson, signing off.